Go live. Going live. We are now live. We are live. We seem to be back. We're doing okay so far. Hasn't been taken down, and we are good. We are good. How's everyone's day going so far? How's everyone doing today? How's everyone's day going so far? Who's first today? Let's see. Let's go live chat so all messages are visible. Who was first this time around? Who's the first one? Tobix, what's going on? On target airsoft. Yo, what's happening, dude? Brandon, Joseph Keene, Milson Marksman, Bourbon Brigade, Virgil Hill, Turtle, Mike, the casual airsofter. Good to see every single one of you. Sandra McKettick, yo, what is happening? What is going on? Are you guys American? I know yourself, you guys, but I'm not. It's midnight here. Oh, okay. Where you from, man? Where you from, Turtle? Where are you from? Iowa Airsoft. Yo, what is happening, dude? What is happening? What is going on? We're doing a little bit of a little test stream here, little hangout sesh, just to see how everything is going, because we've had some issues with YouTube recently, but so far it seems like everything seems to be going very well, and we want to keep it that way. Please, YouTube, please. They're first with the all left, all out of us. I was the first. What's up? Good morning. What's up, Gigs? How you doing, brother? How's it going, Gigs? Yeah, man, it's good to be back. It is good to be back on YouTube again, man. That was, it was rough doing it on IG. It was cool because we're still there, and big shout out to everyone that joined our IG streams when that's all we had. But you know what? I'm glad YouTube is allowing us to get back on this platform. It is very nice to be here. From the UK, oh, okay, across the pond, I see our neighbors from across the pond. Just got my accessories for the R15 from y'all. Hey, that's what's up, man, R15. That's the thing about the R15, too. You don't even need a whole lot to make it look good. It just looks good as is, right? And I think that's a good thing. We're getting more and more guns that are airsoft replicas. More and more airsoft replicas that are looking more and more great and fantastic and beautiful right from the get-go, right? You don't need to add a whole bunch of stuff to them. Casual airsofter from Texas. Oh, good to see you, man. Good to see you as well. Hopefully I'll be able to come out and play with all y'all in Texas. For D14 later on this year for another BB Wars event. Squirrely Nuts, what's going on, man? Isaias, don't make the YouTube AI bots mad. Dude, I'm trying so hard, man. I'm even trying to avoid saying, certain words just so that trying to be on my best behavior, man. I'm trying to be on my absolute best behavior. Cam the man, I do paintball. Hey, I started off at paintball too, man. I started off doing paintball as well, and it was a very, very fun thing. Although, I gotta be honest, I've never had as much fun as I have when I play airsoft. You know what I mean? Paintball is still fun. If I was invited to a birthday party, like one of my friends and family, hey, you want to go out and play paintball? I'd be like, sure. I mean, guys, I want to try airsoft. I already have everything. I'm pretty sure I have enough stuff to lend everyone in the party. But yeah, if they wanted to do paintball, I'd do it. I'd have a blast. XR Preacher, it was the vector bots. Yeah, I'm convinced that it was the vector bots. No, I think we found out what it was. It was the title of the stream. That seemed to be what did it. There's a very particular word, and I'm not going to say it because I'm so scared to say it, but there's a very particular word I used in that title that may or may not have been the main reason. We think that seems to be the only variable that caused that stream to go down compared to all the other streams we've been doing that have been totally fine. That has been the only thing that was different, was a certain word being included in the title, and you bet your ass that I've learned my lesson. I will not be using that word again. I will not be using that word in the titles ever again. I'm the first, the best airsofter. I mean, random guy Kev, didn't you get knifed last time we went to to BB Wars together? When was that a thing? Didn't you get killed without even getting without even taking a BB? That doesn't sound like best airsofter behavior. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Joseph Keene sent you a message on Discord about the bonus box. Okay, yes, I will have to look back and give you the info for that bonus box so I can give you the tracking number. The way we do our bonus boxes, we do have to actually create an order number. So there is tracking info that I can get you. I just have to go back and find it. As you can imagine, there are a lot of mystery boxes that I have to dig through to find that exact one. But yeah, I'll be able to go and find that one. I'll be able to go and find that one as well. All right, guys, might as well officially begin. It is now 4:05. Welcome, guys, to a Storefront live stream with your boy, Isaias. What is going on, man? I'll be your host for today's stream, and what a lovely stream it is, because we're still here. It hasn't been taken down, and I'm very appreciative of that. I'm just hoping that the AI, YouTube AI algorithm doesn't, strike us down with the ban hammer once again. But thankfully, the title of the stream has been changed. It's been changed out. We're never going to be using that very particular word in our titles ever again. I have learned my lesson. I wish it was something that was said explicitly beforehand. I would have known, but now I know. But guys, do me all a favor. Let me know that you all want us to continue doing these amazing live streams and all this, dropping all this free content for all y'all by making sure that you hit that like button. Make sure you like this live stream and share this around with as many people as possible. Let people know that we are going live right now. This is a Q&A session. So if any of y'all have any airsoft related questions, or you guys want to go ahead and get my opinions on certain things, or you just want to go ahead and just ask me personal questions, I'm an open book. You guys are more than welcome to do so. I'm here to hang out with all of y'all. And again, this is kind of just a testing the waters, see what happens type of stream. We just want to make sure that we are good, and that is indeed the variable that we were able to isolate, that is indeed the cause of the problem. We seem to be doing good so far, but we will see how it goes. The only way we're gonna be able to find out. We got to do this for science, man, for science. But also wanted to let you guys know that right now we are running a promotion right now through GI. A classic to be sure. Every $50 spent through GI will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. We did have to postpone it because of the problems we had with YouTube, but we are postponing it till next week, next Thursday. We're going to be raffling off $1,000 now. We stacked it to make it up for you guys. It is now $1,000 that we're going to be raffling off next week, so get your orders in. Every $50 that you spent will be getting you 5 entries in the shopping spree giveaway. Spend $50, maybe a little bit more, you get 5. Spend $100, maybe a little bit more, you get 10, right? Spend $150 and you're going to be getting 15, and so on and so forth, multiples of 50. You guys get the idea. Take advantage now while you can. We also have very little of the Mayo Gang Airsoft Pistol Mystery Box. Again, if you're looking for a new gas blowback pistol, maybe you want to go ahead and put in the notes, comment section, what is you're hoping to get. We can definitely hook you guys up with something really, really cool, and you'll be getting 10 entries in the shopping spree giveaway. 2024 Platinum Mystery Box as well. Limited quantity on that as well. We have very few left, and you'll be getting 15 entries in the shopping spree giveaway. And not only that, we have a new batch. I know a bunch of discounted items expired last night, but we have a bunch of new discounted items, especially a lot of upgrade components for like high caps and gas blowback pistols. Those are going to be discounted right now, so highly recommend you check that out as well. Make sure that you check all that out. I'm going to go ahead and just link that as well. I'm going to go ahead and link all the discounted stuff on here as well as soon as this would load, because I also have the browser on the other side of one of my other monitors that can't be seen, and it is gosh darn slow. It is holy carp. It is very, very slow. So I'm gonna boot that up in a second. It'll show up right now. Yes. All the accessories, right? New upgrade parts. Again, so if you were looking to build out your high kappa, you just been kind of holding off on all this stuff, I would highly recommend that you go ahead and take a look at all the amazing parts that we have available right now. Because a lot of it is discounted right now. But again, this deal is only going to last till the end of Sunday night, so very limited time indeed. But if you guys have any airsoft-related questions, this is a Q&A live stream. By all means, feel free to go ahead and do so. Just put the letter Q right in front of your question. Definitely makes it a lot easier for me to go ahead and see. Things can still get lost in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and link. Actually, there you go. Yeah, I'm going to link this right here. There you go. Control-V. There you go. All that. Go through that and take a look at all the discounted stuff right now, right? But yes. Things can still get lost in the chat, so you're welcome to ask your question twice. But anything more than that, it's going to be considered spam. Mods, I'm going to ask for your help to go ahead and just make sure that, that's not happening. Put them on a timeout. We don't want to do that. Mods definitely don't want to do that. It's just not a good time for everyone. So just be patient. I will come around to your question as soon as I possibly can. But let's go. Let's do this. Let's start answering some questions. Fish Stick M is saying red dot plus magnifier or LPVO? LPVO. Honestly, when it comes to like airsoft LPVOs, I just feel like are a lot more reliable. Here's the thing: even with like a decent magnifier and a decent red dot, if they're not like 100% designed for each other, that specific model, and at least in airsoft brands, I noticed that there is a bit of an issue with them working 100% and them being 100% compatible. Like they just don't line up. You know what I mean? Like your red dot will be here, and the magnifier is just like a hair off, but that makes a world of difference. They don't always line up perfectly, unfortunately, and I'm sure there are workarounds for that, but honestly, it's just a lot easier when you have an LPVO. I think for airsoft, it works very, very well. Short dots, of videos. I think anything with magnification, obviously, is going to work fairly well for airsoft, especially if you have more of a long-range build. I get the idea of having a red dot. I totally understand that, and wanted to be able to have kind of a hybrid of the two. But having any sort of like variable magnification, I think that's just a much easier way of doing it. Hell, you could even get one that will already have a red dot, like a little RMR, sitting on top of the short dot. That's a great option as well. That is 100% a great option. Tennessee Airsoft, Halo for life. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Are we talking about what games you guys want me to be playing? Because that is definitely something that is something I haven't thought of. Like, I definitely would like to play maybe like, obviously Helldivers. That's like the number one thing that I want to play on stream. It just seems like it was made for streaming, especially because Sigma really wants me to start playing with him, which I do want to. I really do want to. Seems like such a fun game, you know. Just definitely got that Starship Troopers vibe down 100%. Definitely want to do Helldivers, but I have been thinking of maybe going through some older games like the OG Halo Combat Evolved. I think that would be pretty dope. I think that'd be pretty cool. A couple other games as well that I would like to. Obviously, maybe on some like more laid back nights, maybe some like Minecraft or some Gary's mod. That'd be freaking sweet. I love Gmod. I love Gmod. It's so random. I love it. Turtle, how was your day? How's life? What did you do for Valentine's Day? Turtle, that is a very thoughtful question. Thank you so much for asking that, Turtle. My day was actually pretty good today. I was able to get a decent amount of stuff done today. I felt very productive. I was able to go ahead and get a lot of stuff, that I have on my my to-do list. I was able to check them off. You know, it's Friday. I'm very much looking forward for the weekend. Definitely need a little bit of R&R. But yeah, man, life has been going pretty okay so far. Been juggling a lot of stuff like outside of work. But honestly, it's been pretty good. Honestly, I haven't had any major issues, and I want to keep it that way. I definitely want to keep it that way. I don't want to have any more problems in my life. That's the last thing I want. And then for Valentine's Day, we couldn't really do too much because Jazz and I were both busy with work. We had a lot of stuff going on. Even at once we were clocked out, there was still stuff to do. You know, the responsibilities of being an adult, unfortunately, never end. So we're probably going to be doing something for Valentine's Day, celebrating it late this weekend. So probably on Sunday, we'll probably actually celebrate something and do something nice. Let's see here. Make sure Tennessee Airsoft, the best optic and Mox Presser for Lance Tactical Gen 3 LT32. At that point, it's really subjective, Tennessee Airsoft, as to what you like or what you think is going to look cool on the gun itself, right? Or on the replica, what's gonna look cool on the replica. I know, it's like so weird that I gotta say it like that, but like I don't want to risk it. I just do not want to risk it. But yeah, for your replica, if it is an LT32 or pretty much any Lancer Tactical or any airsoft pew, I would say go with whatever you think looks cool, whatever is going to complement your play style. I normally would suggest, if you are someone that plays a little bit more aggressively, maybe I would suggest something along the lines like a T1, maybe some sort of basic red dot, or maybe just don't even run optic, period. You know what I mean? Unless you also want to do it for the vibes too. For me, I like having a nice big sight picture. I like something with a little bit of magnification, or at the very least something to adjust it, which is why I love Elcan's Spectre style optics are like my favorite. So G&G makes a fantastic one, but it's hella expensive. I also really like the Atlas Custom Works EG1 optic. That one doesn't offer a magnification. It's a red dot, but it's a big sight picture, and that's the way I like it, nice and big. I feel like an old man looking at those. You know those cell phones for old man? You know the ones I'm talking about with the big old buttons back in the day? That's me, man. That's me. I need that in my life. I absolutely need that in my life because I don't want to have to, squint and kind of. I need to be able to just pop up and it's right there. The picture's nice and big and I can see it. That's what I'm looking for. But for Mox Presser, any of the Lance Tactical Gen 3s, they're all going to be using 14mm counterclockwise threads, so it's just a matter of whatever you think looks cool. For me, I'd rather go with a trace unit in case I ever want to go to an indoor field. And it's a Gen 3, so you have a quick change spring system. It's very easy to adjust. Very easy to adjust. Fuzo, want by is in your page, but I'm afraid. I mean, there's nothing to be afraid of, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, anything that you ordered through Airsoft GI will be getting you, an entry into the shopping spree giveaway, right? No matter what it is, right? But right now, only for the duration of the stream, every $50 spent will be getting you five chances of winning that $1,000 prize pot, and there's no risk of you not getting the stuff you order. You're going to be getting everything that you order, right? It's not a lottery. It's not like you're going to lose it all. No. You're still getting all the amazing products. This is all just stuff we're putting on extra for you guys. Sandra McKettrick, I'm looking to get an M4 or an M4 to play in the woods and fields, so I need a good range and just reliable. Should I get the Lance Tactical Gen 3 or MGC4 Mark 2 and change out hop-up and stuff, but no gearbox stuff? I mean, both are solid picks, but MGC4 for sure. Like, it's got to be the MGC4, especially the Mark 2. That thing out of the box already shoots bloody fantastic. That thing is absolutely amazing. It's a nightmare to contend with if you're on the opposing side. The only thing you would need to do, you don't even need to change out the hop-up chamber. All you got to do is change out the inner barrel. The inner barrel is fine and it's decent. It works good as is. It definitely gets the job done. But swap that out for a unicorn bucking and inner barrel. You know what? Here, I'm going to go ahead and link you the P+, the Performance Plus package for the Mayo Gang MGC4, because that is, oh yeah, that's what you want. That's what you definitely want to go ahead and get, because that'll come included with the unicorn type or inner barrel bucking and hop-up nub already pre-installed for you. You don't got to worry about nothing. It's good to go as is. I'm going to find that. CP plus MGC4. Right, that would definitely be the one. Or you can go, I mean, you can just buy the one that you want specifically. You don't have to go with the P+, but it just saves you a little bit of money. You know what I mean? It just saves you a little bit of money, so why not go for that one? Let me see if I can go in and just pull that up for you as well. We actually got restocked on some of the unicorn barrels as well, so very happy to see that as well. Oh, no, they're already starting to sell. They're already starting to move. Dang. They're already freaking starting to move. That is crazy. That's freaking crazy. Okay, so we're going to have to go ahead and wait for that restock. But I would highly recommend still. Just go for a unicorn barrel. Maybe, if anything, if you know how to cut and crown, I would say do that. But that's honestly between the two. If you're just asking, like just comparing apples to apples between the two, yeah, I would say go with the Mayo Gang MGC4. Go with the Mayo Gang MGC4 for sure, because that is going to absolutely dominate the field, man. What do you think of HK416s? I'm saving for one. Y'all don't sell it, but it's beautiful. Yeah, we do sell 416s. We do indeed sell 416s. We have quite a few different versions of the 416. It just depends on which version you're talking about. But yeah, we do indeed sell 416s. Actually, I'm gonna link you this version. I'm gonna link you the link right now. There we go. There you go, Turtle. That way you can go in and take a look at it yourself. There you go. But yeah, we do sell 416. It just depends on which one you're talking about. Again, depending on the one you get can really change what the gun is. You know what I mean? They are going to be officially licensed by Elite Force, but there are a few different, I believe, different OEMs for them. There's obviously like the one that is sporting the Avalon gearbox. You know, that is the VFC one. There's also the Elite Force competition one. That one I believe is OEM by Ares, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, no, they're all pretty dang good. They're all pretty dang good, right? We are not talking about that random guy kid. We're not talking about. Yeah, man. I remember. I'm gonna remember that. Apparently you screamed too. But yeah, Turtle. It really just depends on which one you like. I think if we're just talking about design overall, it's a cool design, man. It's definitely a cool design. Definitely evokes memories of like freaking DevGru and like Navy SEALs for sure. You know what I mean? But it depends, right? It depends on what specifically you're asking. Performance-wise, I think depending on the one you can get, it could be a little better, but they're not bad. You know what I mean? They're not bad. Okay, let's see. What high kappa do you use for CQB? Casual airsoft. Believe it or not, I'm actually not a high kappa guy. I am not a high kappa guy. I've always been more of a 1911, heck, even more of a Glonk guy, for sure. But for high kappas, the ones that I have used, I have a Frankenstein built high kappa that was based originally off of a Jag GM4 4.3, and then I just kind of like hodgepodge a bunch of parts together, and I have that one working. That one's pretty good. It definitely could use a little bit of work though. Definitely could use a little bit of that, extra finishing touch. But yeah, I mean, like all of them at the end of the day are all going to be pretty solid. All of them are going to be pretty dang solid for CQB. Running just a pistol as a primary is already going to be like, yeah, that's pretty good. You know what I mean? Considering how small the package is. Susan answer that one. Casual Airsofter was asking me what high kappa do I use for CQB. You want to answer what high kappa do you use for CQB?
4.3s exclusively.
I think you meant brand, but sure.
4.3s, it doesn't matter what brand, as long as it's TM spec at this point.
There you go. That the man said it himself. All right, let's see. Make sure I 100% agree. I used to paintball, but when I tried airsoft, it was a new level of fun. I think that's how it went for a lot of us. A lot of us did try paintball first and then just migrated our way over to airsoft because we're like, yeah, this is like way cool. Did you have the same experience? Or actually, I don't think I ever asked you. How did you even get into airsoft?
I started off in paintball also because I was like 2014, I think, when we went to Georgia. My cousin was on a paintball team, so he took us out there to play. Came back to California, played paintball for like a year and a half, realized that being in middle school with no job, I could not afford to play paintball. So then we made a transition to airsoft.
Yeah, that sounds about right, man. Paintball being hella expensive, yeah, man. That's how you know it's real. That's how you know it's real.
$800 a day just for paint, bro.
Yes.
Paint, though, even the rounds are freaking expensive.
No, he's true. He's not wrong. Like, in a lot of fields, will be like, yeah, you can't use outside paint. You have to buy paint on that field specifically.
And then it's like, what, $120 a case?
Yes, that's exactly how much we spend.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Versus airsoft, you get 5,000 for like $15.
Like at the bag, like literally a bag of like LT, like Streamline BBs, you can get 5,000 rounds for like $12. Like it's not even a competition, man. It's not even a competition. All right, I'm gonna scroll down to the most recent comments and questions. What up, Sigma? Gigs is saying 4.3 only the casual airsoft. You are correct. I personally prefer the 4.3s. I like the more combat. If I could, I would rock a 3.8. But let's be real, rocking a 3.8 is not always a viable option. It's a Chad move.
That's a freaking Chad move. Actually, okay. I know the G&G high cap gets a lot of hate for not being TM spec, but it actually shoots really, really
That's
good.
what we've been saying, man. Like, I'm telling you, if G&G were to start coming out with more and more like aftermarket, like OEM parts as is, right? Just have everything available, and we start getting companies coming out, like cloner companies coming out with more and more add-ons and upgrade aftermarket components for it. I'm telling you, the G&G like spec gas blowback stuff has the potential to replace the TM. Not immediately. It's going to take some time, but I genuinely believe that the G&G can eventually replace the TM if it gets the right support.
Honestly, I could see that happening, but it wouldn't be like outright replace. It'd be kind of how like we have the GBB scene right now with like the GBB M4, where we have like the Western Arms spec and then we have like the TM spec.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There are like other specs that exist out there for GB, like the Wii spec. That's a pretty dang popular one. It's been pretty popular for a while.
Yeah, but as far as like the aftermarket scene, it's just those two. Like the Wii spec parts is normally like guys that are passionate about the Wii system that are making it in the garage.
I would say kind of the same thing though, maybe for the Western Arms, because like while the Western Arms was popular, like God knows how many years ago, and we do sell a few components for it still on the site. I definitely feel like it's more popular to go with the Wii. Currently, I'm getting chat. You could correct me if I'm wrong, but it definitely seems in my eyes that there are more guys running the Wii spec than there are running the Western Arms spec right now, and the guys that are still running the Western Arms are just really passionate about it.
No, I'd say the same. Like, but I feel like with the Wii market, it's not as much like it's not heavily aftermarket upgrades. It's just small like TDC stuff.
Okay. No, I get that. What for instance? Let's see, Saturday morning. To Tyler Redding, if you are having issues, I do apologize. You know, our phone lines do get very, very busy. Highly recommend that you DM us, Instagram, Facebook, or our Discord server. It will be a little, because we do get a lot of requests on there as well, but we do try our best to go ahead and get back as soon as possible. Question of the day, when MGC4 LMG? I know I've been getting that question a lot. I know it's UXR Preacher. Here's the thing. Again, if we can I'll say the same thing over and over again. If we consistently sell out of the Mayo Gang MGC4s, right, the Mayo Gang lineup, if we consistently sell out of them, and I mean sell out, like as in like they all sold, then we have a lot more saying power, and we can definitely use that to convince manufacturers to come out, you know, and work with us and actually have a Mayo Gang MG LMG, right? That's definitely something that we can do. See here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. How many Golden Eagle M870 MP are left? I'm short on cash, but I plan on getting one. I'm gonna be real. Probably not a lot. The MP version was the most popular version of that 870. But I will double check for you right now. See if they are still available on the website. Golden Eagle, M870 MP. That MP version, man, like that MP was the hottest selling one. We have one version left. It is the tan and black M870. No pick rail on top, though. That's the only downside, is no pick rail on top. But you are going to be getting the MP style furniture on there. But that's the only one that we got left. And I think we're down in like the single digits right now. Moise Hernandez, I would say get yours now, man. Especially right now, because you order that during the stream. You're getting, how many is that? You get 15 chances of winning next week's $1,000 shopping spree giveaway. So don't miss out. All right. So everyone, this is We'll Clap ASGI back on YouTube. Didn't have IG. What on earth happened? Gigs. Essentially, what had happened. I'll tell everyone that wasn't aware. We did my normal no flightless live stream on Tuesday. Now we kind of figured out what most likely was the cause, and it was because of the title that we had chosen for the live stream. There was a certain word in there that most likely probably triggered the AI to take it down. So from now on, we are avoiding this word. We are avoiding the word altogether. And we were only down for Tuesday, Wednesday, for about 2 days. We got it back midday Thursday, I believe. Actually, might have been a little bit earlier Thursday, yesterday. But we didn't want to risk streaming on there quite yet, especially if, not for a giveaway stream, because that would have really sucked. We do the whole process and the winner is, and then it cuts off, right? That would have sucked. It would have absolutely freaking sucked, Let's see here. Make sure to keep scrolling through. If you had the opportunity to participate in a World War II style event, would you? Absolutely. Honestly, I like participating in themed events. Themed events are cool, man. Like I like the idea of participating in all sorts of events. My dream one is a Cold War event. There's one that I remember seeing a while back. God, what was it called? I think it was called Red Divide, and I believe it was in Virginia. I don't remember which one though. There was one that was being hosted in Virginia. It was called Red Divide, and the whole idea was the Cold War gone hot, right? So you had and it was supposed to take place in the early mid 80s, if I'm not mistaken. So you had obviously participants of NATO, which included West Germany, U.S. of course, and the U.K. Right, and then you had the Warsaw Pact, and then you had local militia that was involved in the fighting. Right, it's caught in the middle between the two. That sounds awesome to me. I love Cold War. I love the freaking 80s aesthetic, man. That's it's right up my alley, dude. I love that shit. I love that stuff so much. Right, but that would be cool. But I also would love to do a Vietnam style event. I know that there's one that's going to be going down, I believe, later on. Is it this month? I know Tactical League is hosting a I believe at SC. Is it SC Village or Hollywood Sports? I think it might be at SC. It's SC Village. They're hosting a Vietnam themed event. That one's gonna be pretty cool. I would love to do that one. I'm looking forward to. I would love to participate on that. I have a whole Mac VSAW kit that I'm 75% done with. I just need to get one or two last things and then I'm good. But yeah, if I had the opportunity to participate in a World War II style event, yeah, hell yeah. I could see it being a little bit tricky to do because options are limited in terms of what primaries that both sides could have. Because I know there have been a decent amount of World War II replicas back in the day. They're kind of harder to get now. I mean, they still exist, but they're definitely not as readily available as they used to be, which is a tragedy to see because I do like World War II style replicas as well. But yeah, if I could, I 100% would do it. 100% would do it. Sometimes it's drive and love it, but just need more parts to customize it and mags for it. Eden, not to worry, I will be getting mags for that up soon. I had to get a lot of other stuff on the site, which I'll go ahead and link that as well too. I'll go ahead and link that as well, guys. There are a ton of new products. We actually just got in some new LCTs as well onto the site. These are going to be coming included with the Gate Aster, pre-installed for you already. And there's more variations to come as well. So make sure to go ahead and check those out as well. They are on the new products page. I'll go ahead and link that for y'all to see. And there's still a ton of other stuff for you guys to go ahead and take advantage of as well. A lot of stuff that is discounted too. So just saying. So my Mark II does great, even in an indoor field from personal experience. Hell yeah, it does. I mean, here's the thing. It's just purpose built for performance. That's really what it is. It looks good, but it is definitely a gun that we wanted to focus on, obviously making it an attainable price point. Making an attainable price point and making sure that it just freaking dominates on the field, man. Because that's the whole thing. We got to choose what parts went into that, and we didn't want to compromise on that. We didn't want to have to compromise on that. We really went all in for hey, we needed to perform this way and reliably, right? So thank God we were able to go ahead and come up with something like that. And honestly, more to come if we continue to get support for the Mayo Gang lineup. Let's see here. Sure, I'm missing anything. Tennessee Airsoft, thoughts on Elite Force M110 that is still on the site. What are my thoughts on it? I think it's cool, man. I think it's a cool ass gun. It's expensive, don't get me wrong, but my goodness gracious, that is a beautiful, beautiful airsoft replica. I love that thing, man. And I've had the pleasure and the privilege of being able to get some hands-on experience with it as well. Not on a field, only been limited to the range. But I can tell you what, It's so much fun to shoot, man. It is a joy to shoot, and like they did a bang up job with that bad boy. I cannot fault them for its externals or its internals. They work very, very well. Maybe some people might be a little bit picky about how the internals were built or what they chose to go with, but honestly, I don't really mind. It works very well, right? And you are getting some good stuff out of it. Again, it is on the pricier side, but hey, you know what? If you are an HK fanboy, you gotta do it, man. You gotta freaking do it. It's too beautiful not to. It's too beautiful not to. Fidel, what's going on, man? Let's see. Make sure there's a casual airsofter. What's going on? How you doing? I want to. I want to see Isaias get mad playing Fall Guys. Believe it or not, I don't get mad playing Fall Guys because I actually do play Fall Guys. That's one of the very few games I'm able to get convince Jazz to play with me on. Well, I'll make her play it too, and we'll just trade off. I do enjoy watching her play. It's so much fun. She has just like the cutest reactions to things too. But I don't get mad even when I play by myself. I actually don't get mad when I play. I get really mad, like genuinely, really upset when I play. Not even online. I get mad whenever it's like a really tough single player campaign because I love games that have a good solid story and that a good campaign. Like one of my favorite campaigns, no lie, one of my absolute favorite campaigns. Oh god, something got in my eye. There you go. One of my absolute favorite campaigns, and I know it might be a little bit cliche to say, but I freaking love Titanfall 2's campaign. It's simple. It's simple. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it's super elaborate or anything. But it's simple, but it's effective and it gets the job done. Right? And I think that one, even on its hardest difficulty, is still fair. Now, on the opposite end, I have played games where, oh my goodness gracious, like, I don't know, man. Like, they just were designed, like, too freaking hard. They take so much freaking effort. Or sometimes, they didn't give you any, especially older games, they didn't always give you instructions or, like, massive tutorials on how to do everything. You have to figure that stuff out on your own, right? And it was a lot of trial and error. I don't know if a lot of you older guys can, like, relate to this as well. Like a lot of games from like the early 2000s, late 90s even too, they didn't really do a good job of explaining crap to you. You had to figure that stuff out all on your own, right? So when you're playing like a single player campaign, right? When you're going through this campaign and you're doing all these missions, right? Like, and you don't know what to do, it's one of the most frustrating things ever. Especially once you like see other guys, when you go like look on a walkthrough and you see other people doing it, and it's like, oh, that's how you do it. Okay, cool. I wish the game would have told me, right? But that's when I get really mad, is whenever it's like a really difficult campaign. It just feels like really cheap AI. You know what I mean? Like that just automatically knows where you are and just will like auto lock onto you and just headshot you in one time. You know what I mean? That's what pisses me off. That's what pisses me off. I don't mind difficulty. I hate when it feels cheap. What I would recommend that I can upgrade for CQB casual airsoft, or literally any high capper that you want, as long as it's TM spec if you're looking for upgrading. But here's the thing: there's a lot of high cappas that are already good to go as is, and that are perform very well for CQB purposes. You know what I mean? They don't really need to be upgraded too much in order to really be considered competitive. Like some of the best examples that I can give would be like the Jag Arms Terran Tactical Innovations pistols, right? Or the KLI Baba Yaga 2, right? Those are some of my favorite pistols that you can get on the market right now, and they are phenomenal right from the get-go. You don't need to do anything to them. Hell, even though the G&G, like Singh was saying, the G&G high kappa is not TM spec, it performs great right out of the box. You don't really need to do anything. And one of the things I have to say, it's definitely the more efficient option between the two systems. I have to give credit where credit's due. It definitely is the more efficient option. What do you mean not happy about the mags?
I really wish they took TM mags because I already have TM mags.
That's true. That's the only one downside, is that you do go with that system, you have to get a whole another set of magazines for it, which can cost a little bit of money. But if you're a newer player, you were just looking for, a brand new gun, I could see someone making the argument for the G&G for sure. It just is easier typically to go with the TM system, because if you break something, which, let's be real, all first-time airsofters are going to break something. When that happens, being able to go into, Airsoft GI or go on our website and just being able to easily find the part that you need is, that's awesome. That's very, very, very convenient. Scroll down most recent comments and questions. I answered this one. I said LPVO for sure, because it wasn't red dots versus, it was red dot with magnifier versus LPVO. Yeah, I personally say LPVO because, again, like you have to make sure that it's designed with that specific optic in mind. Otherwise, it doesn't line up perfectly.
Honestly, I would say I'd prefer the LPVO too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you run that in like most shooters now, don't you?
Yeah.
That's funny. Have you seen Helldivers 2? Yes, Eden, we were just talking about that, and I told this guy that I was indeed going to download
I have freaking 88 hours on it already.
88 hours.
It's only been out for like a week.
It's only been... Dude, you are addicted. Guys, before we continue on any further, remember every $50 that you spend right now at Airsoft GI gets you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, so don't miss out. Think multiples of 50, you're getting 5 per. So order that Airsoft gun you've always been, or Airsoft Pew, Stuff replica that you guys have been eyeing, and yeah, you'll be getting the extra entries, but only for the duration of the stream. We're going to be ending in 25 minutes, so don't miss out and place those orders now. But yeah, no, that's definitely a game I was telling you, that's, I think, number 1 on priority list, because that game came out right in time for me to like really start getting into like the whole like streaming when I game, and that game just feels like it was meant for me too. Like, just, I love the Starship Troopers vibe. Like, that's what it is, really.
I'm currently getting a lot of bugs and robot PTSD. Like, I feel like I'm being attacked at all times.
Do you see a cockroach every once in a while, or like a spider, and then you just start like freaking out? Just sees when he's taking out the trash, sees a spider, just starts freaking panicking.
Dude, I'm so excited for Isaias to stream Helldivers 2. I just want to see him panic, like full panic mode Isaias, and I'm just going to leave him there.
I'm not going to panic. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. I ain't going to panic. I ain't going to panic.
That's what you say.
That's what I say. That's what I say. Lance Tactical Strike, is that a good one? Casual Airsofter? Yes. It's a little heavy on the slide, but honestly, in terms of just its overall construction, yeah, it ain't bad. Opinions on the Strike? Have you ever had to go out and do one?
Yeah, there's one in the bin right now. I haven't finished it. Honestly, I kind of like it, like, especially the 4.3. Well, yeah, technically it's a 3.9 technically, but yeah. Okay, anyways, we're going to call it a 4.3 because that's what they marketed it as, but technically 3.9, whatever, moving on. It's probably the only 4.3 that you could probably put a red dot on. Like, even including TM spec aftermarket slides, because there's no one makes 4.3 rear sights, so you could never mount a red dot to it. So 4.3 red dot, you kind of have to get the Strike.
That's true. There aren't too many pistols that I can think of at the moment, 4.3s, that are already like optic ready, that already come with the optic ready slide. I know the Vorsk already has like a few that come with it, but if I had to choose between the Lancer Tactical and the Vorsk, I would go with the Lancer, because I do feel like while the Vorsk isn't bad, I definitely feel like the Lancer is a little bit higher quality between the two.
That, and I find the Lancer takes TM spec parts a little bit nicer. The Vorsk, like, they'll fit with a little bit of work.
A little bit of persuasion required. Let's see. Going to release a tan MGC4 with the Mark III. The bronze is sexy, but a bronze from the factory would be pretty sweet. We could probably do a tan, for the Mark III. That is something that we can do. If we get enough people asking for it, Fish Stickum, then yeah, we can do a tan version of the Mark III. There's no limitation really of like what we can and can't do as of right now, because we're all still in the development phase right now. But yeah, if you guys want a tan one, what do you think? Would you prefer a tan, or would you prefer just straight bronze?
Tan body, bronze rail would go high.
Actually, hell yeah, my man. The 50 Shades of FDE?
Yeah. Okay, because my thing is, like, an all tan gun just looks so boring. But, like, if you have a million different shades of tan, it's hot.
Peanut butter, then you got, all the different...
Yeah, you got the sand, you got regular tan.
You got this color.
Yeah.
You got that Chick-fil-A sauce color. I don't know what that's even doing there. You got to have all the mix and match of different colors. Because I need Mayo LMG, but I know the Mayo Gang ain't rolling in nothing but the current MGC4.
With black controls.
The gang needs to be a squad that can fill every role. Start with LMG next. That's what I'm saying, Extra Preacher. I kind of like... Him, Joseph Keane, and a few other guys have been like asking every stream. They want to have a Mayo Gang MGC LMG be a thing. And my thing was, what if we had it based on the the Ares Defense System Strike LMG, the MCR?
Yes.
The M4 lower, yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to have that as a whole gun, and I want to sell it as a kit as well. Main differences: rail system, it's not key mod anymore. Change that to M-Lock, right? Change the stock out too for something that's a little bit more spacious, and that's pretty much it. Because all you need is an MGC4 lower, and you're pretty much set. You would just need to dump the gearbox in, and you're good to go. Right? That's literally all you need, right? The MGC4 gearbox as is could probably work fairly well as an LMG. Maybe one or two different things, but still, I would go for it. Let's see, what else? Keeps scrolling up. Can I be staying as far away from F4s and then close to as much as I can? If you all had an AK, I would buy it out in every color. Ooh, okay. If you could choose the next platform for a Mayo Gang gun, Mayo Gang replica, sorry. You could choose the next platform for the Mayo Gang lineup. What platform would you want to choose? Like, no reason behind it, just something you like.
I don't know. I kind of only like M4s right now.
Wow, very vanilla. There's nothing else you like?
Like, as far as AKs, Arcturus fills that my happy spot already.
Wow. Okay. Well, traitor. Freaking
Okay,
traitor.
hear me out. The Arcturus, like, with the Perun pre-installed, it shoots
You
really.
like the PE models,
Yeah, and their FE model.
the new FE
Yeah,
models.
yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, I gotta play with it a bit. It's super nice.
Okay, so actually, yeah, that was something that I wanted to ask. How does it feel shooting the Arcturus FE models? If you don't know, guys, what I'm talking about, Arcturus, we just got them onto the website, Arcturus FE. We just got in the new lineup of Arcturus FE models. These are going to be different from the PE models. These are not going to be sporting the Perrin MOSFETs. They're going to be using their own ETU, in-house ETU. So that's going to be very interesting. They did ditch the 13-to-1 gears and going for 18-to-1s as well, and they're using a 21 TPA motor compared to the OG motor that they had in the PE models. Since you actually got to play around with it, what has been your experience with the FE? And I'm actually genuinely curious because I have had any experience with it.
If you guys have experience with the G&G MOSFET system, it shoots very, very similar. Honestly, it's pretty freaking fast for what it is. You get a little bit less rate of fire because Arcturus motor isn't as fast as the G&G motor, but semi-auto-wise, it's literally on par.
Okay. Would you say it's more of an instantaneous response compared to the PEs?
The PE is still faster.
Not like speed and rate of fire, but like actually.
Like semi-auto response time, yeah, it's still faster.
Okay. I would think maybe they were trying to focus more on trigger response compared to, because the PEs feel like they definitely focused on like just shooting really fast.
Well, the thing with the PE is it's really hard for an 18-to-1 to have the semi-auto response time of a 13-to-1 set. But as far as like 18-to-1 sets, they're on the faster side on semi-auto response time. Like, they're really, really fast. The trigger's a bit heavy, but that's because the 8K trigger is heavier than the M4s. But yeah.
Okay, good to know. Well, is it something that if you had the option between the two, right, would you still go with the PE over the FE? Like, do you think there's a purpose behind even having the FE then at that point?
The FE is way more affordable.
It's gonna be like way more affordable, but if that wasn't a thing, like for you, like other than that.
Oh, yeah, no. If money wasn't an issue, I would still be buying PE.
Okay. But in case y'all wanted to go out and get, a PE that was a little bit more affordable, definitely recommend getting the FE. They are all on pre-order right now. We got them all on our site as we speak right now.
Honestly, for 90% of players, I would say the FE is the better buy. I feel like the PE is a bit overkill because you're not going to use the full auto feature.
No, yeah, 100%. It's very, very rarely do players have the pleasure of being able to go in full auto. It's just really rare to see nowadays. Michael San Diego recommend GBB rifle SMG or recommended GB SMG. There's a couple different like recommendations we can all give. Depends on what I guess you're looking for. If we're talking about like GVR specifically, I mean, if you're asking for like the best, I'm gonna actually say it's going to be a toss-up between the Tokumaru MWS. Out the box, I think the TM is the best. But, it's definitely not shooting at the level that we really want it to be, right? We want everything to the max here in the States and the West. So, I would say go KWA, but I know that opinion is kind of split. I like the G&Gs a lot. Their MGCR lineup is really, really damn good, cool, and it has a lot of potential, especially with Unicorn coming out with more and more parts for them. We just got in their inner barrels that are available on the site. For SMGs, Castlebeck SMGs. If you're looking for my favorites, it would probably have to be SMC9. Yeah, it's the SMC9. It's the SMC9, or it would have to be the new B&T APC9.
Does that count? Is it even out yet?
Yeah.
Oh, it's out?
Yeah, we have it on pre-order.
Okay, then never mind. Yeah, that gun. That one. That one.
Okay, you got to play around with that one too, right?
I got test fire for like a minute and a half.
Hey, there you go. We were actually one of the first people in the U.S. then to be able to shoot it.
Okay, I feel special.
There you go.
Moving on.
You are special. But yeah, those would probably be the ones that I'd recommend. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the B&T APC9, I'm going to bring that up for you guys right now. APC9. I'm pretty sure I didn't misspell that. Yeah. Oh, and it's on a shocker deal right now. You can pre-order it while it's on a shocker. My guys. My dude. Hell yeah. Hell freaking yeah. I'm going to link that for you as well. This has got to be one of the fastest shooting SMGs, Gaspleback SMGs. I know that there might be one or two that are faster, but I'll be honest, nothing really comes to mind in terms of just rate of fire compared to this APC9 because there's very little travel for that bolt. What do you recommend in terms of GVRs or Gaspleback SMGs? What are your go-tos?
Outside of the SMC9 and this thing right here, granted, I can't say too much about the APC9. I haven't had too much time with it, but a little bit I had, really, really cool. I would say the MWS, but I know Isaiah's got a point there with the MWS not performing the way you want it, but we carry the unicorn nozzle for it. Just put that in there, fix all your problems.
There you go. Mans knows what he's talking about. MWS for sure. Again, it's not like if it were me, my personal preferences, yes, I do like the KWA a lot, but I know some people's opinions on it is split because more than likely they didn't take care of it and they didn't clean it right. That's why you guys had those double feeding. I know the reason. I know exactly why.
My thing with the KWA right now that's hard for me to recommend is it's really hard to get a hold of the magazines at the moment. Like they're constantly sold out, or the mags that are available have like feed lip problems where like I'm seeing them crack a lot.
Yeah, they are on the more fragile side for their lips. Unfortunately, that is an unfortunate reality. And it's not even so much that like they're hard to get. Because let's be real, everyone carries them. We always try to carry them. It's the KWA problem where they don't
stock us enough.
They don't stock enough. They will literally bring very little stateside, and then they will have to distribute that amongst everyone, and we get like a very small amount, and it instantaneously sells out. We are not asking, we are bullying for the LMG. Exactly. Cyberbullying to get me that sweet MGC4 LMG. Here's the thing. I appreciate your effort, Joseph Keenan, XR Preacher, for cyberbullying. Yes, cyberbully companies into making whatever it is that you guys want. However, we're not a manufacturer. Cyberbully Lancer Tactical, Cyberbully KWA, Cyberbully everyone else to be like, hey, you need to work, and tell them, you need to work with GI. You need to work with GI. You need to work with GI. That's what we need you to do. We're not the manufacturers. We would love to be. Are you kidding me? We can manufacture our own stuff. We have our own factory in the back here. We making all kinds of crazy shit, right? But we're not the manufacturer, so bully them, not us. We'll help you, just not us, obviously. Brandon, I'll hum the Starship Tumors theme when I see a spider. I only have PE models, but as soon as I tried it, I fell in love. Ditched my TMAK and went full-on fanboy for them PE models. Yeah, no, I mean there are not many AEGs that you can get out the box that perform as great as guns like the MGC4, the Arcturus PE models. Very, very few that are at that level, that competitive. Need more companies making clone correct URGIs. D26, true, man. The bugs are basically Starship Troopers, and the bots is basically Terminator, the Clone Wars simulator. That's a good way of looking at it.
Eden, if you're playing, are you playing on the jungle maps right now? It feels like straight up Vietnam. It's terrifying.
Yo, they got jungle maps?
Yeah, dude. Like, deadass, it's like straight up foliage. Like, the bugs will come out of the bushes, and you won't even see them.
Okay, I'm like hella excited. I was already excited for the game. I didn't know they had jungle maps. I thought it was all like dirt.
The trees are destructible. So if you're like, I can't see through the foliage, just call it an airstrike, knock out the trees, and now you can see through it.
Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with gas. Now this is pod racing. There too is in my Steam cart currently. Just don't have time to really dig in and play many games currently. Flash game, I get that. I have very little free time at all, because most of the time it's usually taking care of adult responsibilities, like taking care of the yards, taking care of the house, getting chores done. I actually have to go schedule another appointment for Crema, my dog, because of ear infection. Thank God it wasn't too bad. We caught it early, so just putting in drops. So we have to go and do another checkup on that. Oh yeah. It's a lot of stuff going on. But I really, really want to make time for Helldivers 2, especially because I want to stream it with all you guys. I want to actually start streaming. It sounds really, really cool.
Idea for you guys. If he does a Helldivers 2 stream, would you guys like him to play with the viewers? Because every round's only like 40 minutes, so you could rotate players out every round, right? Or would you guys prefer him to have like a dedicated set of players that he's constantly playing with,
For me, if I had to do it, I think for the first couple of times, just to try it out, I definitely would want a dedicated, I won't say team, but I definitely would want to have a dedicated team, essentially. You for sure. Matt would be pretty cool. And who's your third guy?
It's my friend Anthony. I've been friends with him since high school.
Yo, get freaking, oh my God. Get Brian to play.
Brian can't play. He's on Xbox.
Damn it. Yeah. It's not crossplay?
It's not. Well, it's crossplay, but it's a PlayStation exclusive. So it's PlayStation and PC only.
Oh, okay.
We can pull Darktree. I think Darktree has PlayStation.
Yeah, he does. Darktree. If you're listening, my man, you need to play too. You'll be our fourth guy. You'll be the fourth guy. And then, yeah, I think once we get a little more comfortable, then we'll start just rotating people out. Because it'd be cool, we'll have a guest guest of the week, right? We'll go ahead and have like pull a member of the audience, be like, hey, you have PC, you have PlayStation, all right, cool, we can play Helldivers together. You have a microphone set up, cool. We'll work with that. We'll work with that, guys. We got about 10 minutes left of the live stream. Make sure to take advantage of the promotion going on right now. Every $50 you spend will be getting you 5 entries into next week's $1,000 shopping spree giveaway. Don't miss out. Place those orders now while you guys can. We have plenty of items that are discounted right now, new discounted products, but they're only going to last till Sunday night. And we're talking new airsoft guns. We are talking also upgrade components, tactical gear, and so much more. So place them orders now while you guys can. All right, keep scrolling through. M110 restock. Joseph Keen, maybe, it really depends. When our distributor can get some more, then we're able to go out and get some more. We just have to go out and wait for them to come, like, overseas. Typically, that's how it goes. It's a good idea. I could totally see them releasing, like, a VSR-10 variant, LMGs, SMG, shoddy, and pistols. My thing, too, that both Cisco and myself really wanted was an MGC4 308. We really wanted to have, like, a battle rifle or, like, a DMR. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's agreeing with me. All right, so if we were to do it, you're thinking like SR25, right? That's probably that'd be the easiest one to do.
Yeah, we could do that. That works.
That's what I'm saying, man. Having like an SR25 would be pretty sick for like. Would you run one actually? Would this be your first battle rifle, your first 308, if we were to make one?
The first one I ran or the first one I've owned?
First one you've owned.
No, because remember we had that G&G 308 that got passed around between me, Joe, and Will constantly?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot about that one. I mean, yeah, it had so many freaking owners, man. It was the Village DMR. Everybody's had a shot. Dude, that's hilarious. I totally forgot about that G&G. Who has it now?
I think it's with Joe. I think. I don't know where it's at.
It's back to him now?
Yeah.
he did a whole circle just coming back to him. Twice. That's hilarious. That's so fun. Okay, would you want to get that though? Would that motivate you to run that like as your primary at say like the next BB Wars?
Yeah, it would actually be my secondary though.
What would be your primary?
The Gustav.
Hey, that's my man. My man. He has the actual freaking oh my god, what are they called? The actual Earth Defense Force loadout. We're always got to carry a rocket launcher as your secondary. Keep scrolling through. Or your primary. Make sure I'm missing. All right, cool. Should be caught up on all those scrolling. The most recent.
Eden's saying, hear me out. MGC MP5. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that one. Here's the thing with the MP5, right? It's got to be that one is unfortunately trademarked. Obviously, we can't make an unofficial clone of the MP5. Now, could we potentially maybe mock up some type of SMG? Maybe that could be a thing, like a PCC. MGC4 would be pretty cool, though I don't know if PCCs are really in favor that much right now. You know what I mean? Like, PCCs were definitely hot for a while. But I feel like they kind of fell out of favor a little bit. You know what I mean?
They did.
Like, okay, you play more on the indoor fields than the CQB side. Like, what's your perspective on the whole PCC fad?
I haven't played much like in the past couple months, but at least on my end, I kind of stepped away from PCCs just because at the time magazines were hard to get. They don't feed as fast. And as far as the indoor scene, I think people just decided that M4 mags are just better. And if they want performance, it's better to run M4 mags.
No, fair enough. Again, it's easier. They're more readily available. It's not going to be as much of a headache having to get them. I still like PCCs in general as a concept, but for competition, I definitely don't really see them being as popular as they once were. I know that there are still a few guys that dedicated to PCCs, all the respect towards them, but I just definitely don't see them in as much of the limelight as much as I used to. Another LMG or a shoddy or big pistol box order. There you go. One MG assault rifle was already made. One MG Jesus, it needs to be made. We just need to come together to find out the perfect models to fit each role. No, I agree with that. One of the PE models. I'll hum the search and answer that one. Jason Paul, what's going on, man? How you doing? Mystery Box man, get one of the LMGs. If you get something worthwhile, I may follow suit. Been on the fences for Isaias. XR Preacher, I'm just saying, my mystery box, if you want something that's not just your traditional M4, right? You want something a little bit more, unique, a little more retro throwback, maybe something cooler. Right, more unique platforms, as they will, then I would highly suggest that you pick up my private collection mystery box as well. I'm just saying, and right now, right, you'll be getting extra hella entries into the shopping spree giveaway, because that's a lot, because we still got the 5 for 50 going on right now. Hold on, the Mayo Gang LMG, but may have to get an Isaias mystery box slot in the meantime. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Isaias, just want to say appreciate it on the KLI part, my dude. You're a freaking G. No, dude, GJ, no worries. Anytime, man. Again, I'm so sorry that happened. That has never happened with any of the KLIs. I don't know what the freak was going on with that. But yeah, we got you back. We're going to be sending you that spring. Is the Strike High Kappa threaded? No, not out the box. Not as. You would have to definitely get a threaded outer barrel. Helldivers 2 has a Gustav too. They do?
Oh, dude. So they have team weapons. So like, there's a backpack and the rifle. So if you carry the backpack, you can reload yourself, but it takes like 10 years. But if your homie holds the backpack and you hold the launcher, I can stack up on you and load the launcher for you.
Smart. That's freaking smart. Hell yeah. Guys, we got 5 minutes left of the live stream. Guys, if you haven't already, highly recommend you take advantage of all the promotions and discounts going on right now. Don't miss out and place them orders. Get those extra entries. Next week, someone's going to be taking home $1,000. Someone's going to be taking home $1,000. So it could be you, but you got to get those orders in. Pansley, make sure to. Did you guys shoot the PC1 yet? Michael San Diego. It's funny you mentioned that because I literally, in front of my desk, this is not my actual desk. I have a desk over there. By my actual desk, I have brought in a PC1. The new PC1 sniper rifles, and you bet your butt I'm going to be shooting that bad boy as soon as I finish with the live stream, and I'm going to be getting some social media on that as well, because my God, goodness gracious, I have been super excited to shoot this bad boy. I want to see how it performs. I want to see how it feels. So I am definitely going to be shooting that as soon as I'm done with this live stream. Think I'm going to order your box, Oob. Need a metal 249, Joseph Keen. I can see what I can do. Again, it's never a guarantee. But hey, you know what? If you like LMGs, I'm just saying, my box is definitely the box to order.
249s are overrated. MG42 all the way, buddy.
You know what? I disagree with you, but you get it passed because it's a good pick. MG42 is a Chad move for sure, 100%. I love the MG42. 50 for 50 going on right now, DJ? Absolutely it is, man. I've been saying it all stream. 50 for 50 going on right now. Every $50 you spend gets you 5 entries in the shopping spree giveaway. Hey, do what you got. What the frick? Hold on, I can't read. Joseph Keen, do tell what you got, bro. What? I don't understand. Get. Okay. Do tell what you get. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was like, am I becoming Cisco? I can't read anymore? What's happening? Box, no 6 minutes. Yeah, guys, we got like 3 minutes left of the stream. But yes, now things that I've concluded from the stream. Helldivers 2. If it wasn't already a mandatory for me, it definitely is a mandatory for me. That definitely has to be I'm promising now. That's going to be the first game that I stream on a GI stream. That's going to be the first game that I ever play on a GI stream. And hopefully, it'll become a regular series. I think the plan might be like every other week. I might do an actual stream for it. I still want to play it regularly off camera. Off stream, I would definitely want to play it. But I think like having like once every 2 weeks on a Wednesday would definitely be the move for the gaming stream. And then maybe I'll swap it out for another one. Because I also had another idea where it was a beginner's night, where it definitely was like, we're going to market it towards new players I don't really know, and that just have a lot of questions and that want to just like more, just hang out, right, with someone a little more experience. Have those guys come in on a Wednesday. That would definitely be pretty cool, because I definitely want to have like a noob night. I know that was something that was brought up, and a lot of you guys seem to like that idea. So yeah, I can definitely see what I can do about having that as well. Because I definitely want to answer as many people's questions as possible.
Well, yeah, if you want to play Helldivers 2, me and my boy Matt have been playing it daily. Like, as soon as the clock hits 6 o'clock, believe we are in Discord. We've been on Helldivers for like an hour already.
Actually, Justin, you want to play Helldivers? No, I'm okay. Okay, well, I tried, guys. I tried to get him on, but he said no. He said absolutely not. I would rather, get... He said he'd rather lick the paint that is drawing on his walls than play with me. So, there you go. Absolutely. If you do make an LMG, can you have a microgun grip or a horizontal style grip? I think that looks awesome. Moise Hernandez, that would be cool. If we can get an LMG going, having like the chainsaw grip, that'd be pretty hot. I think like chainsaw grips are hot on 249s. Hey, that's hot. My name is Jeff. Drums asks, what should my first purchase from the site? Well, there's a lot of different stuff you can buy from GI, but right now to take advantage of I would say iPro is one. I would say maybe get a gift voucher, like do it within the next few seconds. Buy yourself a $50 gift voucher. That way you have 5 entries into next week's shopping spree going on for $1,000. And my name is Jeff Drums. You can win $1,000, but you got to place that order like right now before it turns 5 o'clock, because time is not on your side. We got like a few seconds left. Well, officially 5 entries started back up for that TM Saga 12. Only 4 more to go. There you go, man. You got yourself that TM Saga. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Diffusing LG, okay, should be caught up on all those. Yeah, we got like just what, a few seconds left before we end. A few seconds. Well, you know what? I'm just glad that this stream didn't get taken down, because that was incredibly infuriating on Tuesday when it got taken down. It was I felt so discouraged. I felt angry, so mad at YouTube. But you know what? It is what it is. Thankfully, we were able to avoid anything that would have. I'm not even playing music. Like, I'm not even playing music right now. That's how bad, it is. I just want to make sure that I don't do anything to put these streams at risk. Does the Oni mask have mesh on the inside? I know what you're talking about. I'm going to say no. I don't think it does. Does anyone else play close to their local sport LMG dude and yell "gets" every time he gets go of the trigger? I do on my field for some reason. Lol. Hey man, it's part of the vibes. It's part of the vibes. All right, guys, that is the end of this live stream. Guys, big shout out to everyone that participated and that was viewing this stream. Always appreciate you guys choosing to spend your free time hanging out with myself, with Sigma here, and the rest of the Mayo Gang. Guys, it's been an absolute blast. There are still multiple ways for you guys to get extra entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Order yourself a Mayo Gang Airsoft Pistol Mystery Box or a 2024 Platinum Mystery Box for those extra entries into that $1,000 giveaway. You too can be the next big winner, but you got to place those orders before it's too loud. What are you doing? What are you doing back there? Just emoting? Okay, just